Hello, humans and pets. Today, we are at Wayback. Well, we're not at it, but we got
I
it.
was gonna say, whoa.
We have new stuff. They have a new guac burger. We got two of them in this paper bag.
Yes.
We have a tangerine shake and a tangerine lemonade that we're gonna be eating today.
Yeah, those are the new featured items that they just.
It was
came up
spilling in the ride.
with. Yeah, a little spillage.
So we put manufactured.
Yeah, well, you could have took that off for presentation purposes.
Well, yeah, but I think it's funny.
Yeah, it was a little rough ride on the way there.
Napkins,
We had a little leakage that was coming
bumpy,
on, but,
and
yeah.
it was bad, but we got it. They also gave us straws. So.
Yes. So in theory, Ryan said this is a lemonade with a tangerine.
It has a tangerine ice cube in it, so that's pretty
I don't
exciting.
know what it's gonna really taste like.
I think Duncan should take notes.
Well, we didn't try it yet.
Flavored ice cubes, I think, are the way to go.
Well, that was always a fun thing, anyways, because I've done that in a long time ago, where you just take an ice cube tray and you put whatever you want, and then that way it changes the taste of what you were drinking. You know, so.
Everybody always life hack. Put coffee ice cubes in your iced coffee,
right?
So that way it doesn't water it down.
Yes, they do that. Or some people like coffee milk, so you make an ice cube out of coffee, and then you fill it up and pour milk in it, and then it melts and it makes.
Or just buy coffee milk.
It's just sometimes people make too much coffee. Like if you want to only drink 2 cups and you don't want to drink 4 cups or whatever you normally drink, so they save it and then you just make ice cubes out of it, and then it lasts forever, and then you just throw it in afterwards and you have a nice little iced coffee. So, all right, we decided we were just gonna go right at these little things. Well, you're gonna drink that one anyways. You want to go at mine first, and I'll go at yours first.
Yeah, I guess so.
And try it, because I wanted the shake, he wanted the drink. So I just want to see. I'm going to mix this up. Although your ice cube is gone.
It's not fully gone. It's in there. You're hitting it.
I don't feel it.
I see it. Anyways, we're drinking it today.
I'm just going to try a sip of this.
Okay. What do you think?
It has a hint. It's not. It's a lot. Oh, you're gonna have. You didn't lick your straw, but that's all right. It has a lot of lemonade.
Yeah, it does.
It has a hint. It has a hint of the tangerine in the background. What did you think of this one?
I like this better. I like that as well, though.
This one's not bad. It's more like just a vanilla, but it does have a hint of the.
It has a hint of tangerine.
It's actually good. The more I'm drinking it, the more tangerine I'm getting, but it is no peach one that we got out of Chick-fil-A. That had like chunks of peaches. That was phenomenal. That one was really good. So
I'm gonna get it now.
This one is good, but I'm gonna say it's more of like an artificial tangerine flavor as opposed to like that peach one was phenomenal that we had at Chick-fil-A that day.
Yeah.
So
I like this lemonade a lot.
All right, let's get
I
to
don't like when the lemonades that are flavored have like a really strong taste.
You got. Wait a minute.
I'd like to be able to taste the lemonade.
Go eat your breakfast. It's only breakfast.
Now we're gonna try the guac burger. Yeah. I would give both of these. These are good.
No, they are good.
This was like $3. This was $5.
Again,
the burger right here is like 10.
Yeah, this is the Ryan pointed out. It's the most expensive one that we've had from these guys, but. I did say the last time we just went there, and it wasn't for a video. We went there because family came over, and we went, and
there was traffic, cars on fire.
Yeah, it was. There was a big accident, and hopefully everyone was safe because there was some bad looking cars, and it was an hour after the fact by the time we got to eat it, and it was still delicious. So
yeah.
We'll give you a quick look at the guac burger.
So on here, we added pickles and jalapenos.
That's the only thing we added because we just like that.
It comes with lettuce, tomato, 2 slices of pepper jack cheese, chipotle mayo, guac, a zesty guac.
Wait a minute.
And that's what's on it. So
And I will say, I mean, the buns always look good. You know,
You said just smush it, right?
even from you know, Five Guys is closer to us than this, but every time we get Five Guys, it always looks squished down and beat up, but it's always delicious. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what Five Guys looks like; it's always really good. But
this looks more presentable in my opinion, but I think these taste better.
I agree. The last time we had Five Guys, we thought was better,
and it's less pricey. But this one
is about the same,
it's
right?
More about the same. So this was around like
$9.50
$9.50
cheese
something.
off the wrapper.
It was really close to the $10 mark.
Okay, delicious. All right, let's give it a
Cheese
try.
is delicious.
Cheese is delicious.
I think it has 2 patties.
Wrapper cheese. You can't beat wrapper cheese.
As well.
That's the best.
McDonald's does it right.
These guys do too. When you eat the wrapper cheese, you know you're doing something right.
When you got wrapper cheese.
Right off the bat, though, it just seems so seasoned. Or is it just me?
The cheese just tastes seasoned.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything tastes really good.
All right, let's try the burger.
Okay. That cheese is good.
This is a beyond burger. It's beyond delicious.
It is real meat, though.
It is real meat. It is real meat. This is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Really, super juicy, super seasoned. They did this.
They do the patties so well here.
The meat has such a nice flavor.
The 2 slices of cheese goes a long way.
It does. I'm gonna try the guac just squirted out at me, so I'm gonna give it just a.
The guac is good.
It's really good, and they said it was a seasoned guac, and it is.
Zesty guac. This is some of the best guac I've had.
Yeah. You know, I said it when we did the 9 patty challenge. They don't fool around with the cheese. The cheese is nicely melted, nicely coated. It actually has, what is it supposed to be? Mayonnaise? It almost tastes like a.
Oh, well, I said it too.
I know you did. I'm sorry.
Chipotle mayo.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it almost tastes like it has a little zing to it, like a little something flavor.
We added jalapenos and pickles. It doesn't need it.
It did not, but I just like jalapenos and pickles. I think it's just good. The bacon is always cooked like perfect. I'm not a crunchy bacon person, neither is Ryan. I don't mind it crunchy, but this is cooked like the way I like it. I still like a little chew to it. It's just everything about it. But when you just ate that piece of bacon like I just did, it had a nice smoky flavor. Like it was a good piece of bacon. Like we had someone recently, you ate the bacon, you're like, it was hardly even baconish.
Subway?
I don't remember. I don't know, Subway.
Jimmy John's? We thought we tasted the bacon.
No, I don't remember. I thought we had bacon. We didn't even have bacon on the thing, but I don't remember which one it was. But like sometimes you eat bacon, you're like, nah, it's kind of bland. You know what I mean? But sometimes you get it, and it's that really nice smoky flavor.
Jersey Mike's has a good bacon, if I remember correctly. I forget. It's been so long.
It's always hit or miss, even when you buy your own bacon. Like sometimes you get it, it's really smoky. Like we've had it down south where as soon as I cut open a package, it was like boom, and you're like, oh, that's nice.
This is some really good bacon. This is a big burger.
The patties are just done to perfection. And
This is what Fridays or like restaurants.
Well, you know why? Because if you look at it, and I'm going to show it, the patty itself doesn't look overly wet. Like it looks like it could possibly, but it's that smashed patty idea. And I can honestly say,
magical.
I have never made a smashed patty in my life. We always made patties.
Or mush meat.
Smashed, or frozen ones. But when I made like a regular, fresh, like I've never even made it with him because he was young. He didn't care. I always did threw frozen patties on. It was just easier. But when I've always made them fresh,
that was my young impression.
We always made like fresh hamburger patties. You know what I mean? Never even, or I don't have a patty maker or anything. I just smushed it out. But the smash burger is making a huge, I don't know if it's a comeback or if it's just like
Just
taking
an
over.
existence. it really is fascinating how good it is.
That is a lot more tangerine as you keep drinking it. But it's just, I don't know. They season this up nice. It's absolutely delicious.
This is I don't like guac. This is my favorite burger from here.
And it's funny because when I said they had a guac burger, he gave me that face like, ugh. And
I was like, it better be a good guac. See, guacamole and avocado is different in my eyes.
It is.
And some places just take avocado and squish it and then put it and call it guac. This is good. It's a zesty guac. I like how they put the zesty, so you know it's flavored. It has a really good taste to it. Mm-hmm. And in this burger, it's basically like the mustard and ketchup. Mm-hmm. We have the chipotle mayo because it comes with it. But it really gives it like the flavor and the goodness, I guess, like the texture of like a mayo, ketchup, mustard type thing.
Everything you said, I 100% agree with you because I always say I'm not a guacamole fan because it's usually bland and blah. Mm-hmm. This isn't. This just has a good flavor. It has a good taste. And much like you always said you don't like tomatoes on a burger, to me, the tomato almost adds like an artificial ketchup flavor. Like it gives it a little bit of a juice. That's what this guac does the same thing. This to me
also has a tomato.
This to me is a dynamite burger. And as much as I liked Mr. Beast's guac burger.
Oh, yeah, the dream burger.
I'm going to go, I like this one better.
Oh, yeah, I have to say so as well.
You know what I mean? And I love that burger.
That burger was really, really good. They also do a smash patty. Mm-hmm. But something about the bacon is just better in this. I don't know if it had bacon on the dream burger, right? I don't remember. But the pepper jack cheese is so good. You can change the cheese if you want. You don't have to have tomato. You can change all of it.
I was just going to say, this is the one thing I love about Wayback is if you don't want what their traditional burger is, you can put on or take off
so many options.
Whatever you want, basically.
The only thing that like costs more money is like maybe extra guac. I'm not sure about that. But probably. Or extra bacon, extra patty, extra cheese. But it doesn't need any extras in my eyes. We added the jalapenos and pickles because it's the same price.
We just like
it. We could have added ketchup, mustard, regular mayo, and everything down the list.
We wanted to keep it somewhat the way it was built. Honestly, that was phenomenal.
I would recommend the pickles. If I made a guac, I feel like I would dice up pickles and jalapenos in it. Like slap chop it, you know?
Well, like that's the fun part of when you cook your own stuff. You can make whatever you want. And the more I keep watching all these cooking shows and all these different things, a lot of people make it's one of them things I always said I wanted to do, and I just never did because it's easier. I've always wanted to make like my own barbecue sauce. But the problem is, where do you store that after the fact?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've noticed a lot more. I don't know why I never just tried it in small batches because a lot of them things you just barely got to cook them a little bit.
Or like barbecue sauce, you can just put it in a container.
Well, and that's just it, and keep it in the fridge. So we're gonna have to start saving the containers for that stuff. Same thing we did with like our rubs when we made our own rubs and stuff.
Yeah, we used to make it. I used like poultry seasoning in mine, and it went well on like every meat.
It really did.
It was magical.
A lot of the times when we did it. But with that being said, this right here is what every other place that sells burgers should shoot for. That's honestly how good that was. And that's the funny thing is again, I apologize, I keep repeating myself, but it amazes me that I've driven by this place 1,000 times. I didn't even know it was there. It's a tiny little store.
Yeah.
And we've gone there now at least 4 times, probably upwards of 6 times.
Everything is so fresh.
I've yet to have anything even suspect there. The only thing I can honestly say was their Wayback Gold sauce on their hot dog. I thought their hot dog was too pricey myself. But almost was overpowering because they had so much of the mustard.
It's like a honey mustard.
It was a honey mustard.
Strong.
I didn't mind it because I like mustard. I'm not a huge, but I can see where some people might not like that.
Just remove it.
But this and every other thing we've had from there has been phenomenal.
I have to say, I probably just for the price of $10, I wouldn't order this one exactly again. But I would order like another burger.
I wouldn't only because of the
fact. And then I definitely ordered this.
Like, I'm not that hot on the guac. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could give or take guac. I know your special guest loves guac on her burgers. I don't mind it, and we got this because of that. But would I buy the double bacon one that is like $2 cheaper? Yes.
Yeah, or the rodeo is like
Or the
$8.
rodeo.
I think that's the most
I would.
pricey one.
That's usually what
Besides
I
this.
get is the rodeo burger.
That's what he got last time.
It was what I got last time, right?
But added everything on it.
I will
not on a review, but just last time.
Right. I will
This
say
is one of the few places where we review and we went to
we have gone back.
off camera.
Right.
Which that's like rare for us. We don't normally eat out.
No.
Now we do every day.
Right. For the cameras.
For you guys. I have to say, this is like, it tastes so good. Because
This one's
good
actually
lemonade,
Yeah.
like fresh good lemonade, gives you like the lemon, like the sourness.
Yeah.
This kind of has it, and it has a hint of tangerine in it. They should just sell this. They should just sell it, like in a bottle at the store, because this would go in like.
And I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure someone somewhere does.
But I don't think it would be as good as this, because most store-bought lemonades aren't as good as fresh ones.
Right.
This is really close, and that's good too.
No, this is good. This is good. Again, it's not as good as the peach one. That peach one. If you didn't go back and watch that video. But that peach one
That was fun.
from
That was a
Chick-fil-A,
away visit, right?
when it surprised me when a peach shot down my that one was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like this one's good. That one was crazy good. Like it tasted. Come here.
I do like there is a lot of flavoring in that one.
If you want to come up.
It just doesn't have the chunks.
No, it doesn't have.
I feel like if it had the chunks,
it would be out of
it's
this
also
world.
not a peach flavor. And
No.
it's tangerine.
Right, but
which
you
is
could put like
close,
little
but-
pieces of the tangerine in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the whole thing, because with the fresh peach that was in it, you'd get a chunk, and it was like eating a peach. It was like really flavorful and really good.
Mm-hmm.
This one's good too. But I'm still amazed. You know what? And I say this all the time.
He does,
It's amazing
I guess.
what a little seasoning does on a burger patty like that. And these guys have done it right every time so far.
Every single time.
You know, and again, and not to crap on anybody else, but like you don't see the tweets as much. Like you see Muya makes a post and then 3,000 people tweet about how it's changed their life and how great it is.
These people don't tweet that much.
We've yet to have a Muya that was actually good.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's all been really dry.
Every time they
and
seem
not
to
good.
tweet, it's always like
We're giving back, or we're giving to
or
employees.
free food today or stuff
They
like
do
that.
a lot. But that's the other thing with Wayback.
Like if you order a burger, get free fries or something.
Much like we say about Moe's all the time and stuff like that, Wayback always has some kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And if there's ever, like, if it's
a few months ago, they had a whole month
of deals.
which is kind of what McDonald's did last Christmas. They did a thing like the last holiday season. They had like a thing where it was like stop in, get a free McFlurry or whatever.
It was just like French fry day, and it's like buy a thing, get free fries.
Yeah.
Do this. They always have some.
Yeah.
It's double points today.
Oh,
You know, buy
and the best thing, right, is that but
No, go
the
ahead.
more you order, you like Taco Bell does this as well. They have like different tiers.
Yep.
So like, if you order enough, you get points, and a certain amount of points gives you like $10 off your next order.
We just got that.
We just used it.
Yeah.
But there's a gold thing where if you if you order a lot of points, or if you order a lot, or if you get a certain amount of points, you get gold, and it just gives you more points
Yeah, you get double the
You get, like, double
the
points.
points every time you order.
every time you order, which
Because
is
you-
great.
Right.
Because
They
just ordered a
reward the
lot.
people that go to the store, which again, they don't have to.
No.
And but I can appreciate that. It's he licked my nose.
He loves it.
Yeah. Good boy.
He's so cute.
But that's
Like the video for our puppy.
But that honestly, again, because Ryan was saying it when he's like, I'm kind of excited to drink the drink, but what if it's, it's funny because doing these reviews, you start to love and you start to hate certain restaurants. I shouldn't say hate. You start to love and dislike certain restaurants. So like certain ones, like this one, when they came out with something, now this has been a few days when it first came out, but we had all the stuff we've been doing is all new.
Yeah.
And I could you sure you don't want to go way back? Because I'm anticipating the fact that I'm gonna love this, and then I'm
or are you gonna dislike
well,
it?
and it's
then
gonna hurt
it'll
my
be
feelings a little
sad?
bit that because they're gonna finally do something bad. It's kind of like what he was with Little Caesars. Forever, he couldn't get to Little Caesars fast enough,
Yeah.
and then we had that one pretzel bread one. He was like, ugh.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Unlike that, where like if Muya pops up with something, I'm like, ugh. Or honestly, Sonic or Pizza Hut.
There's a new
We've
Sonic one that what they did is they took their cheeseburger, but they added ketchup and mayo to it. It's groundbreaking, earth-shattering. Everyone's like, don't walk, run here and get the...
It says new and improved, so I have to hope that they did something to the patty.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? So we may do that one, too. It's on our list of things coming up.
I hope it's not raw.
There's a few... It hasn't been raw. It's been burnt every time.
Well, yeah, but it would be funny if it was.
But that's the difference. Again, there's something... And I'm going to have to make a smash patty, just for reference sake. I've never made a smash patty. I see everybody's doing them now.
It seems hard to make it raw.
It seems like you can't screw it up.
The good thing, I think, with the smash patties, and why a lot of places like here are doing it, where if it gets busy, you're cooking evenly on a large surface.
Yes.
So it will cook faster
Well, you don't have
because there's less of it. So when you have like a bigger patty like this...
You don't have to worry about temp.
You don't have to worry about
temp. So it's smashed.
Well, you do, but just not as much.
Well, it cooks all the way through.
Yeah.
And it cooks in its own grease, so that you don't have to worry about keeping it medium rare. It's all one. That's it. It's always cooked through.
And it's always juicy.
That's the thing.
And it's crispy on the edges or whatever.
At first, I didn't think I would like it because, I never really caramelized mine as much as other people do and stuff like that.
That's the point. That's the onion's job.
But with the smash patties, it really does. You get the outside has a little bit of the crunch to it, but the inside is always super juicy. And again, if you season it like they do, they do a great job.
And this pepper jack cheese is good.
Well, you know what?
Every part of this is the best.
They really do a good job. They do a good job.
Sometimes you get a burger, and it's like, okay, the patty's the star of the show. Everything else is just off to the side. Or the lettuce is the star of the show because it's raw or whatever. Whatever it is.
Right.
Everything on this burger, the guac, the tomato, and I don't even like tomatoes. I think all of it was even. I think it was all like really, really good.
And I seen a show too, and on YouTube I was watching the other day, and it's like, why is your sandwich never as good as like when you get a grinder from a place? And you know what it is? Seasoning. They put an oil on the lettuce, or they put a little salt or little things, and that's the key. These guys cook this stuff with love. Whoever's in there making these food, they do a good
every
job.
single time.
I'm not saying that the other places don't try to do a good job. We just haven't had the success.
I feel like the thing that I don't know.
Honestly, you think of these people because they're kind of like a Five Guys, which is not really a sit-down restaurant. It's more of a walk-in and walk out. If you do, you
get peanuts.
But I'm just saying, it's not so much it's not a TGI Fridays that's trying to serve you big meals. But on the other hand,
like 8 times as good as TGI Fridays.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. Like price-wise, they give you great food every time, quick service, delicious. Mm-hmm. And how many times have we been to Fridays and had nothing but bad stuff? Overcooked, undercooked, mediocre flavored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just goes to show.
The only good thing I've had there, which wasn't great, was the pound of cheese fries. But I think
it's fries.
I think the nacho box from Taco Bell was better.
Oh, 100%.
It was
100%.
But yeah, it was just fries with cheese.
Yeah, I mean, if you screw that up, you just go home.
It's kind of hard to mess that up.
At that point.
The fries were good.
They were good.
All they needed was Red Robin seasoning on the fries. But they're not Red Robin.
No.
But that seasoning is good.
Overall, if you have not been to Wayback, we have a couple of Red Robin from when we went there. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we didn't notice it. We
thought
thought we couldn't get it.
Yeah.
It's like tiny packets
of seasoning. I've been saving for a special occasion. We can put it on something when it's bland.
I forgot we did a Red Robin with
I forgot that, yeah. But overall, if you have not been to Wayback, and they're not sponsoring us, but they can, so get contact.
And more importantly, this is some good food.
Honestly, really, if you have never been and there's one anywhere near you,
our place
go
is
give it a
smaller
try.
than a GameStop. You probably have never noticed it.
It's literally right next door to a GameStop.
It's right next to GameStop, but it's tiny.
It's the same size of it.
It's smaller.
And it's in a little strip area, so I don't know how frequent they are or where they're at, but when we Googled them, they were in like a bunch of different states.
Don't know how many there are in each state.
No.
but
If
it's
you
worth it. It's
happen-
worth like an hour drive, I would say.
Well, if you happen
go
to
on an
drive by one,
adventure,
yeah, I'll be interested to know if somebody else tries one, especially if you're in another state.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what yours is, because these guys, and again, I say, I don't want to condemn Pizza Hut, or I don't want to condemn Mooyah, because they may have phenomenal food everywhere except for our restaurant. Let's be honest, because we have yet to have a good meal out of those two things. Even our Sonic, like, people love Sonic.
It's very inconsistent.
But our Sonic is, I mean, when we had that po' boy, that was out of this
even
world.
the first thing we had at first
was
introduction
delicious.
there.
Yep, was delicious. And then we've had
for me,
bad
at
food
least.
ever since. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing. It's hit or miss. So I'm not blaming the establishment.
If you're going to Wayback,
yeah.
what would be the order you would recommend to people?
There hasn't been a bad one yet.
I would say everything, but you must get one of these two drinks. They're new.
Yeah.
This was $3.
Well, he says that, but I remember
$5,
their
so.
chocolate cake shake was out of this world.
Was
too.
that here?
That
With
was
the-
here. Yeah, no, that was really good.
Yeah.
They
have some good
their
shakes.
were all good. Every one of their hamburgers. We haven't tried, and I was trying to get them to try. They have a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And they have like a Philly cheesesteak and
cheesesteak
stuff
on.
like that. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
But just as a reference, especially since we were doing a bunch of steak and cheeses, I wanted to see how they measured up.
This
Their
is
hamburgers
probably my
is-
best thing here.
They
I am a huge fan of this
the
lemonade.
hamburgers were phenomenal.
I said on the ride, I have really high expectations.
You did.
And these went way above it, so.
And it was a lemonade with a twist.
With
It
a
had-
twist.
yeah.
But it wasn't super strong. The lemonade was stronger than the flavoring, which was an ice cube.
I can say it was leaps and bounds against the bubble lemonade we drank. That was not good lemonade.
It was leaps out of the lid and all over the place.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. Here is our way
I
back.
don't recommend driving with this stuff.
Well, we had a little problem with the things
It
coming
was
out.
going
I told them
slosh,
while
and then
we're
the ice cube was going everywhere.
and to their not their fault, to their credit, they fill it right to the top.
Oh, they don't
when
mess
you're
around with
bouncing
that.
and swerving.
So when
and
your
stuff,
roads are like manholes are higher than the road by like
Exactly.
5 inches.
I started laughing because I told him take a drink of it, and he refused to. 'Cause
I
he's
didn't
like,
want to do it for
I don't
the
want to
review.
spoil it until
We should have
try.
just recorded it in the car. Brilliant people.
Yeah, but, well,
We're still brilliant.
Yeah, we're brilliant.
And we're so brilliant, you should subscribe.
There you go. You definitely should subscribe. But
For the puppy.
So there you go. So there is our Wayback review. And again, I highly recommend everything on their menu we've tried so far. And you can go back. It's got to be at least a few videos of these places, of these guys that we have done.
3 or 4, because we did the hot dog one.
And again, we had Ryan's cousins and uncle come over, or one of them anyway.
They're
one
not
of the cousins. But
here, but
a non-review one, and we ordered a bunch of food from here, and there was nothing but rave reviews out of everything that they tried.
And it was an hour old, so.
And it was an hour old. So, again, I'm gonna have to try. We're gonna have to see if we can even overcook a smash patty, because again,
I'm sure you can definitely.
well, I
light
wouldn't
it on
try it
fire.
purposely, but even an hour later, that thing was still delicious. It was still delicious.
They must put something magical in.
I don't know. I gotta give these guys. I really do. I say it all the time. I gotta give them credit. They do a really good job, and it's quick. The stuff's out in within
And if you're gonna
10,
do
15
it,
minute
get the
period.
app. It's free.
Yeah.
Not to order the food, but it is free to get the app. You have to pay for the food,
I-
but you get money back if you eat a lot.
I say that about anything. If anyone takes anything out of this channel, I didn't want to do apps. I thought they were garbage. He used to try to convince me to do the McDonald's app a million years ago, and I just
they give you
refused.
free
I
stuff
refused to do it.
sometimes.
But they really do. And a lot of places, even where was it the other day? I forget where it was. It doesn't matter. But they were like, hey, Cadova, hey, we missed you. We haven't seen you in a while. Here's a free $5. Come get some food.
Yeah.
It's just.
Now, some of them are like Arby's, and they're kind of not the best.
Don't
thing
get
in the
that
world.
app. That's not an app.
Unless they fix it.
Yeah.
Or unless they have fixed it.
Yeah,
But
they
it is
didn't.
an app. It's just not up to date.
It just
to the
didn't work.
menu.
It's like
you can't order anything.
It's like the old Burger King app. They had an app. It just didn't work with any of the Burger Kings. And then they finally revamped it,
They
and
fixed
now it works.
Yeah.
And Arby's is kind of like that, where someone made an app, it just wasn't compatible with anybody else. Or like Subway. Their app worked mint. They just revamped their menu. It's not up to
on
date.
the menu.
It's not up to date yet. So, it's hit or miss.
It takes a lot of work to update that stuff.
It's hit or miss, and on whether it's working or not. But all the places or most of the places where their app is working flawlessly, they do give you back a little bit of something, which I do like. You know, but then you have other places like, say, Wingstop. Their app works mint, but then they didn't bring the thigh stop. That still hurts my feelings. I still go on every day trying to find that one. But again, we're babbling now. We're in the babble mode. So, Wayback Burgers. This is the guac burger that they just came out with a couple days ago. Absolutely
I think this is one of the best ones they have on their menu.
I'll go as far as to say, out of all the guac burgers I've tried,
definitely.
Hands down, this is the best one I've had. I think
it's definitely.
I think that seasoned guacamole.
This is the Popeye's chicken sandwich of
so far,
guac burgers.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is like the new thing, I guess, is to put guac on everything you eat.
It's supposed to be really healthy for you. That's what they say.
So
anyways.
Good thing that this guac is
it's actually supposed to be a good fat too. Like as far as it's supposed to be healthy.
We have crickets inside of
obviously
everywhere.
Someone wants to bite of my guac burger because they're texting me right now. But there you go. Here is our Wayback guacamole burger review, and don't forget the tangerine shake and tangerine drink. These are all new.
Whoever thinks of stuff like this, whoever thought of these drinks, I would say good job.
Yeah,
their marketing team is great.
Yeah,
well, not just marketing, but everything team. Everything about them is great.
Well, you get sick of the same stuff, and the tangerine. Who makes a tangerine anything? Same thing with you have your peach lovers, and your mother absolutely would not even. She hates peach. So
really?
Yeah, she'll eat a peach, but she won't do any peach drinks. Like if you do the peach,
but she eats peaches sometimes.
Again,
right?
I don't know. People are like that, but. That peach shake at Chick-fil-A, phenomenal. But that's out of the box. Who thinks of a peach shake? Nobody thinks of a peach shake. Granted, other people have it.
What they need to do is do strawberry.
Yeah, but that's common. Everyone has strawberry shakes.
It's always vanilla.
Yeah, but even Burger King had a strawberry shake.
Peanut butter.
Because those are the common
bacon.
flavors. Those are the common flavors.
I'm surprised. Bacon.
That's why tangerine. Who heard of a tangerine shake?
I don't think I've ever went to the store and bought a tangerine.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely out of the box. Nobody thinks of a tangerine. But
I've never bought one myself.
Here is Wayback. Absolutely delicious. Go give it a try.
Yes.
And we'll cut this off before we babble about somebody else doing something else. So, again, thank you for watching. If you're still here, thank you very much for hanging on this long.
Yeah.
And go try their burgers.
Go try this food.
And, again,
they did a good job
This is some of the best burger we've had in a long time. And we've been down on burgers.
I was really hoping that this was going to be really good and that it wasn't going to be bad.
It lived up to everything
I think it went above what I expected.
Yeah. So there you go.
This one was good.
There is our Wayback review, and definitely give it a try if there's anyone anywhere near you. And leave a comment down below if you do.
When somebody makes a wrapper out of cheese...
When you lick the wrapper, you know you're doing something.
What they should do is just put cheese and heat up the wrapper. And then you just eat the wrapper.
No, people do that. You have the non-stick pans now where you can actually, people want that crisp cheese where it just fries up.
Or you put chocolate on a balloon and then you freeze it and then it's a bowl of chocolate.
Again, he starts me with these comments and then we go on forever. So thank you again.
Yes.
Hit that like button and